I don't want to be, yeah, I think that it's much better to, to get in touch in the beginning by, by phone number, then go straight to the Instagram. And also Instagram, my Instagram is like quite like this model site,
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's
want to
like
be explored by, by human, but by a person, not like a model that you gave already the opinion about me. And it's like, by Instagram.
I see. So ask for the phone number. What about I ask for the email?
I would say to my friends.
What's your number? That's actually really interesting. You know why? Yes. Before we had Instagram and Facebook and all this stuff, and I came with this trick and it was working so well, and I'm going to tell you what is it. So back in 2010, I was like, full on. I have this website, blog. I write everyday article, how to talk to girls, how to approach girls. And one week, and I was writing from experiences, which means I was going out and I was testing and then writing about it. That was my beginning of career. And one day, just by mistake, I approached this girl and I told her, hey, I don't remember what I said. And then I said, can I have your email? And she's like, what? And I just said it by mistake, Yes. And she's like, well, I will gladly give you my email.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's old school. I love it. I love old school. I love receiving letters like, also,
Car and whatever. And I was like, okay, writing. And I did send her an email. And it turns out we had this incredible conversation by email.
It's amazing.
For weeks. It was like, hey, darling, I am, And then, of course, we met. But this is so interesting that now the email back then is the phone number today.
Yeah, exactly. Right? But
beautiful.
Yeah,
good tip.
Also, the tip about the Instagram, I said to my guy friend like some time ago, and I think that it's worth to hear for guys. If a guy is following too many girls. And you basically like see that like those girls, it's not the girls that he knows. It's just like, some random like girls from internet. It was also like...
It's a turn off. Okay, no more following girls. All right.
That's too many.
No, I completely agree with you, especially this, who I'm talking with, this... But that's very interesting. So I actually wanted to talk about Instagram because unfortunately a lot of men don't have the balls to go on the approach, which is a huge mistake. But let's say they are learning. So we give them this chance. Okay, you're shy. Try to use whatever, social media, Instagram. So what's the best way to slide into a girl's DM or a model DM? I'm giving you hard questions.
That's
from your personal experience.
From my personal experience.
From your experience. It's like, for example, remember some guy wrote to you and you're like, oh, okay, I could talk with this guy. You know what I mean?
No, I think it depends from a person, because even sometimes I get catch up that guys is just like, now I'm trying to not do this, but like if the guy is just replying with some emoticon or something, it's already, I think it's childish, but I used to, even like if I like the guy, it was maybe okay, but I don't really get connections like from Instagram.
I see.
It's better to even like to send like this voice message is nice.
Ooh.
So you already hear the voice, in the beginning it's nice. Or if I receive the video, like, so I can see like, I can feel the energy kind of is something
so
more.
Do the extra step. I'm asking these questions because I get asked a lot these questions. And I don't have like specific methods or structures or schemes because I just do things naturally. And, people that think that I have the answers, and I was telling them, no, you know what? We're going to invite a model and she's going to answer these questions for you guys. So that's why I wanted to have this perspective. So thank you for the tips, Sylvia. They're very helpful. I hope you guys enjoying that. What did you say? Ask for the phone number, send a voice memo, and maybe a video for that.
But also don't mix the names, because like lately, like I received the video from a guy. He was like, "Hi, Christina," like Christina, Sarah. And then, like I was listening like with a friend, and I was like, yeah, probably he just made one video and he's sending like to all of us.
Oh my God! Or maybe he was trying to, a little bit mess with you. No,
but
okay, don't send Christina videos, guys. Okay, let's switch gears now so we spoke a little bit about the dating aspect. Let's talk about love. What does love mean for Sylvia?
What love means for me, I think that love comes in many forms.
Mm-hmm.
Love is not that obvious that it's only relationship and it only depends from a person that you are with, or you can receive only love from someone. I think that love is also self-love. And if you don't love yourself enough,
You can't
also
be
you will
loved.
not, you can't be loved. Love comes also like in the way how you treat yourself, how you treat your body, how you treat others, people, how you care about, about your close ones. Love comes in many forms. Love comes in those small things that you think that they don't matter, but they matter the most.
Have you ever been in love?
Yes, I've been in
Tell
love.
me about this experience.
Um, yeah, love makes always like when I was like in a great love, like I felt like I am better person also.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think like when you are in love and like you are deeply in love with someone, then you are that admire this person, that like even like the feeling that like if this person like is in love with you, you feel like wow, like I am this feel like amazing person, even like makes you like it gives you like those wings. Yeah, I think it's the best. Like when you are like in the love energy, you can do much more. You can achieve much more, I think.
Oh, it's funny. We just talk about that, like literally again with Carolina,
Oh,
because I mentioned that to Sal because I told her I like to observe the phases of my life, and I noticed when I am in a relationship, a happy relationship,
yes.
not a toxic one, I am more productive. I make
Yes.
more money.
Yes.
I am more, and
Yes.
when I am not, I'm just not as creative as think, and that is absolutely true. So I just want to go back a little bit to the modeling and know, for example, what did modeling change in you? Something that it took away from you and that you kind of regret it?
I don't know, like if it's a difficult question actually. That I regret something. No, I don't regret anything in my life for sure. It's like
not
if I
about
regret something, so
regrets.
it's like it's a bad question already. But if it took away something that, yeah, maybe, yeah, I think that like the modeling gives you this confidence that you know how to act in many situations in your life, and you're just more confident in general. But for sure, if I wouldn't be a model, I wouldn't be focused that much in my physical appearance. And I think that in one way it's like it's good enough, but in another hand, and this is very true, that they're models, and they have so many like things that they don't like about each other. We think that like they think that they are so beautiful, but it's not about that. It's like it's not easy, because probably if I would never get into this business, I would not think that much about what I am missing in myself, in the physical appearance,
No, definitely the word regret was not well, placed, I would say. But just to give you an example of what I want to go, for example, like Poland has been a life-changing experience for me in terms of personal growth and, everything that comes with it. But what it took away from me, this journey in Poland, is a little bit of my identity. So when I go back to Morocco right now, I feel out of place. I even, and this is a little bit dark and sad to say, is I'm not really fully able to connect with my family. Like my mom, my dad, because we grown apart. I didn't see them. I mean, not see them, but I haven't been living with them for like 15 years. And if I go to, that's why I go now, when I go to Morocco, I push myself to stay at least a month, so I can gain a little bit of the reflexes. Because the first couple days, it just feels weird, and I feel like out of place. So obviously, I am grateful and thrilled for this Polish experience, this journey.
But you're missing your
But
family.
this is what it took from me. And I wanted to ask also, because when it comes to the Instagram game, you are in the modeling business, so you have to post a lot and to do these things. And that also, I find, it takes away a bit of authenticity and your true self. Do you have this issue?
Yeah, I used to have. I think that I already managed this thing. But you asked me about this Instagram now, right?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
issue
For
with
example,
Instagram, if
Is the Sylvia on Instagram?
if it's
Is the
Sylvia, no,
Sylvia-
definitely it's not Sylvia on Instagram. So I think that I was always the person that mostly like I was showing off my work, or like if I was posting something, it was more like about my work or maybe about trainings and stuff.